Welcome to the quick hitter version of Buckets, Boards, and Blocks. I'm Monica McNutt with my co-host King McClure. And this week, our featured discussion, inspired by my co-host, got real passionate. And we discussed prematurely labeling some NBA players as superstars.
Last time I checked, Giannis Antetokounmpo was a Defensive Player of the Year winner. Maybe at least once, more than that. He's also 6'10", 6 foot. Why wasn't he on KD? Excuse me.
So here's my one issue. And King, I think you can relate to this. When it comes crunch time and I'm that dude or that chick, that's not even a conversation I need to get from my head coach. Like post game, Giannis, sure you were complimentary. Yes, he's really good. And you were supposed to be catching all them jumpers right in your jaw. Like you didn't want no part of that. And so for me, again, Perk was on KJZ with us last week, I guess. Oh, no, not even Perk. It was Bruce Bowen who came through on, I was filling in for Chene on Chene Golick. And he pointed out that Giannis's skill set is Giannis's skill set. Can't shoot free throws, never going to be a consistent jump shooter, not never, but currently is not a consistent jump shooter, wants to power you into the basket. It feels like the same applies to his defensive skill set. He gets to hang back in the paint, protect the rim. Every now and again, he's going to hard hedge out on the screen, get into a passing lane. But in terms of drawing this assignment, even winning a piece of it, we saw James Harden wave off the defender while he was guarding Giannis, and Giannis settles for its turnaround fadeaway. That, to me, that mentality infiltrated his entire game, both offensively and defensively, and he didn't want no parts of it.
And this is where we're about to get to this conversation. We have to stop giving people the label of a superstar that do not deserve the label of superstar that ain't proved nothing yet. Because Giannis Antetokounmpo, his skill set is so limited, you cannot win with Giannis Antetokounmpo being your best player. I've been having this argument with my nephews and my brother for the past 3 days, and they think you can. I don't think so. I mean, I think that when you look at the team, the way that the Bucks are, they literally put a whole bunch of shooters around Giannis, right? But he cannot create. He cannot score because they pack the paint. If he's not in transition and you make the game a half-court game, it's a wrap for Giannis. He struggles. And we saw that last night. Giannis cannot be in the superstar category, or anybody cannot be in the superstar category until I can say last 2 minutes of the game, take me home. Matter of fact, fourth quarter, take me home, put me on your back, carry me. If you can't do that, then you should not be a superstar. And Giannis Antetokounmpo cannot do that, and he is not a superstar. Take him out that category, please.
You know, at the end, remember the pocket pass that Chris Middleton slipped to him right under the bucket? It was a good pass. It was the couldn't catch it.
Deer in headlights.
That ball should have been a dunk, tie game, overtime at best. It was very disappointing to see that. It was like, you're right, deer in the headlights.
That's interesting. I think what this is going to create, though, is subcategories of like closers and superstars. Because how are we going to say a two-time MVP is not a superstar?
For me, I don't care about you being an MVP. For me, superstars win. Like when I think superstars, the biggest thing for me is you have to win. Like you can be MVP, that's an individual accolade, right? But if you can't get your team to win, I don't think you're a superstar. Like people might disagree. I think me and Perk was on here. We kind of disagreed about that a little bit, but I think if you can't win, then you're not a superstar. Right? That's just me. You might go down as a Hall of Famer.
So where is Dame then in that conversation? Right? Because Dame now Dame is a closer. Fourth quarter, give me Dame. I'm good. I got you. But he also, I mean, technically, if we're gonna go Dame Giannis, they've been to where Giannis has gotten around further in the playoffs, maybe.
So my thing with Dame is, I think Dame was just super loyal. Like for me, like his loyalty.
He's a superstar or not.
I get it. But like, I think that Dame can be your best player and you can win around Dame. You just gotta put the right pieces around Dame in order to do that. Because when you look at his teams, I don't think his teams have been that good. But he gets me to the playoffs at least. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I mean,
I think he needs more pieces. I think they need to give it to CJ McCollum. They gotta give it to CJ McCollum
So the first part of your definition in terms of a guy that can take me home, Dame is that dude. Like the regular season awards and the playoff record may not bear that out, but we know that Dame is that dude.
Mm-hmm. I just think he needs more pieces around him. Like, however, I think that if Dame had as much help as Giannis has right now, Dame would definitely, we see Dame winning. We'd see Dame in the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. We would see him get a little bit further because Giannis has a squad. Like don't act like Giannis playing with a bunch of bums. Like Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, even though he be tripping sometimes. Those dudes can hoop. Chris Middleton was just an all-star last season. So these guys can hoop. And then you have Brook Lopez, who once was, that guy. I mean, maybe not no more, but he once was that guy. He got some dudes on the team that can really play. And they can all shoot the ball and spread the floor. So for me, Giannis is going to have to be somebody's Robin and not Batman if he ever wants to win a ring. If you'd like to hear more from our conversation about labeling superstars too prematurely, go check out the full version of Buckets, Boys, and Blocks with myself and Monica McNutt, presented by Pure Hoops Media. Also, we're digital. Go check us out on the YouTube. Everybody has it on their app. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes, sir.